Beautiful people, luxurious hotels, amazing landscape, the kindness of people you're going to find. Look guys, I have never been to heaven, but this country might just be a prototype. Looking at this footage right now, you might think it is somewhere in Europe or in the Caribbean. At least I thought the same.
I feel that Cape Verde is rather more European.
Yes, it feels like Europe.
Because when you come into the country, you're going to see a lot of Europeans here. And it has a lot of European influence, and some people might even think this country is not Africa. And that's why I'm making this video, to showcase this paradise to the world.
People who come here, they are European people.
European people?
Yes.
I was in Italy saying I'm going to Cabo Verde for holidays, and they thought it was a little island in the Mediterranean Sea, and I'm like, no, it's Africa. And when you say Africa, they're like,
you know, Africa need to know we exist.
Yeah.
They don't know we exist.
Our government invests more attention in Europe. Now it's time to put attention in Africa.
Early days, no one had ever heard of Cape Verde. Things like the African Nations Cup have really raised the profile.
From the award-winning beautiful beaches of Sal to the iconic island of São Vincent, the buzzing city of Praia, and the picturesque village of Saint Antoine. I knew nothing about this country, and I feel so ashamed for myself because it is an African country off the coast of West Africa, spread around 10 beautiful islands. And guess what? It is just a few hours flight from anywhere in the world.
Amigos, come to Cabo Verde!
Cape Verde might just be that hidden gem of West Africa, and you're going to see for yourself. This travel documentary would expose this destination to you and also show you how to plan an exciting itinerary to this archipelago island country of Cabo Verde. Like I always do, I made a travel guide PDF that will show you the contact information, directions, and list of places I visited while touring the islands of Cape Verde. If you do not have all the time in the world to research and scroll through the internet looking for information about this island, things you can do, places you can visit, and information you need as a tourist, then download my PDF. The link is in the description, and of course the first 20 persons would get it for free. What I experienced traveling through this country in the last 4 weeks is surreal, but sadly this destination has only been discovered by Europeans because of
the flight. Our existing market is the European one.
This is Europe, 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 Europe. There are more flights coming into the country from Europe than from Africa.
But definitely we are open to any market, because I am sure that the future of Cabo Verde is not just Europe.
I think at the moment it is very much more European oriented, and the reason for that is that the airline that has the greatest dominance here is the TUI Group, which is a German tour operator fundamentally that fly from all over Europe, and it's made it slightly more difficult for other airlines to come in and compete with that.
1/4 of tourists from UK, 12% from Germany, 11% France, 10% Holland, Belgium, and Portuguese and Italian. You can see many African people here, but they come from UK, from Holland, not from continent, you know.
There is just something about the weather, thick blue skies and cold wind. The summer weather all year round makes this destination even more enticing to tourists from colder climates in search of sun with no humidity. Great weather, blue sky every day. You can see the ocean is blue.
To be honest about it, the sun is really good, especially this time of the year, because it's raining and really cold in the Netherlands. So people are looking for the winter sun, and we have to go quite far to get the sun. So I guess this is one of the locations that fits really well.
Sun is the
main driver.
Sun means happiness.
And that is why people from Europe love this country, because of the climate.
Sun, vitamin D. Without vitamin D, there's no happiness.
There was a time people referred to it as the European Caribbean because it had that beautiful tropical climate, beautiful beaches, and the European roots are very strong. Cape Verde was a colony of Portugal until 1975, when they became independent. The Portuguese legal system still applies here fundamentally.
I like to call Cabo Verde the belly bottom of the world, because if you look at the map, it's close enough to everything. It's a couple of hours to Senegal, it's 4 hours to Europe, 6 to North America, and 3 to Brazil.
My journey through the islands of Cape Verde starts off from Sal, the most touristic island with beautiful beaches, 5-star all-inclusive resorts, and pretty ladies. I heard there are a lot of beautiful girls here in your country. Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
So 1 million people watching right now. So they said they love Cabo Verdean girls.
We love y'all too. They should come. They should come. Y'all should come to visit our country.
Are you single? Are you single?
I am.
Wait, hold on. How about you? Are you single?
Single.
What's
Y'all
your
can follow my
handle?
Instagram. Maria Estrella Livia Luz.
Okay.
So our country is hot every single day.
So everybody's wearing bikini.
Yes, every day. So we live around the ocean.
It's very like festive, music, everyone is in for a party, has a talk and everything. Yeah, it's really nice. All the islands are very different from each other and it really makes it special.
Amigos, come to Cabo Verde! The island has the most white sandy beaches and over 350 days of sunshine a year. I stayed at Milia Lana, a 5-star resort under the Milia portfolio here in Sal. I'm going to show you my Maisonette apartment here at Milia Lana. I haven't stayed in a hotel room this spacious in my life. It's my bathroom, it's right here, and this is the living space. Very high ceiling. This is the dining living room TV, which I never turn on, and this lovely staircase takes me to the bedroom. I mean, it's stressful that my bathroom is down, so if I wake up in the middle of the night and I need to ease myself, I have to walk down through the staircase down there to ease myself, but it's an adventure. So this right here is my bed. I have a tag, and this tag is like a VIP, so it means it's all inclusive. I have breakfast, lunch, dinner. Too much option, and it gets confusing sometimes. If you feel I added some weight, it was here it happened. Plenty of food to eat, plenty of drinks to drink. I really wish my stay here is not going to come to an end, because the rooms is just one of it. Like the facilities, amenities that comes in the package, like literally you can stay in this resort and never get to leave. Your holiday is still going to be nice because there's a lot to do. You can see that very nice blue sky. It's one of the things I like. Yo, this is actually the biggest hotel I think in Africa.
If you put all the resorts together, there are 2,228 villas, apartments and hotel suites.
It is a 5-star resort with the all-inclusive system, and I loved every bit of it here. All thanks to the crystal water and natural wind. The coast surrounding Cape Verde is one of the best places for wind and kite surfing. So you're going to find a lot of surfing, kite surfing championship happening. I actually attended one in Sal, and a Cape Verdean emerged the champion. So a lot of people came out and they were watching these surfers beat the waves and put on some stunts, and I was like, yo, I'm scared of the ocean.
I'm super stoked. Such a stage here for everybody on the beach. Huge wave, the best wave in the world by far.
Pristine beaches, luxurious accommodations, picturesque landscape, perfect weather, plenty of adventure to try out. And not to talk about the beautiful people. Now, this is the reason I chose to visit. And oh boy, I feel so embarrassed. I just discovered this destination. It's in West Africa and it is visa-free. So I'll be visiting again in April, and this time I want you to join me on the tour of the beautiful island of Sal. And since it's my personal favorite, now I partnered with Xavi Group to organize this tour through the island of Sal. A contract has been drafted and finalized for Cabo Verde Airlines to resume their direct flight from Nigeria to Sal. We'll arrange the airport transfer and you will stay in the most luxurious resort, Milia Lana Beach Resort. You might gain weight just like I did because the food is plenty. The reason I partner with them is because we share one mission, which is to expose this destination to more Africans. They really want investment into the country, and they believe an investment in a country starts with a visit. If you're interested to join me on this tour, fill the Google form in the description section of this video, and I'm going to send you the itinerary and all the travel details that you need to know. The island of Sal offers some adventures to visitors and activities to try out. Booking a day trip will take you to different historical sites and places with unique experiences. The first visit was to the Fisherman Village. Everything aquatic related takes off from here.
People say, Cape Verde we go for seafood and that. No, Cape Verde you go, but we have fish and fresh fish. The catch of the day is what we eat. The one from yesterday, we don't want it. We don't want to see that fish from yesterday because we have a lot.
The fishermen will deliver the fish and then a lot of people come here. There are restaurants around that will take this fish, prepare for people to eat. So right here, they like to say in Cape Verde, eat today's fish. So when you come here, you're likely going to eat the fish that was caught today.
We then visited the capital city of Sal, Espagos. This picturesque site offers visitors an authentic taste of the local Cape Verdean life.
Espagos is one of the last cities of Sal. And Espagos, they just came here on 1939.
This street actually reminds me of Bokap in Cape Town. Very colorful building. You see blue, you can see orange, green, yellow, brown.
It's one of the first streets of the city. You can put the house pink, yellow, purple, whatever you want. You decide your color. They build the street, people start live, but they don't give a name. When I tell you my house, I say, come here, go straight, see the blue house, turn right, see the pink house, turn left, see the yellow house, ask for me. That is how we give you direction, because Google Maps don't work, houses have no number, and streets have no names.
The locals, with their warm hospitality, contribute to creating a welcoming atmosphere that invites visitors to explore and appreciate the simplicity and natural beauty of this corner of Cape Verde. The next place we checked out was a place called Baracona. It's also known as the Blue Eye.
Made by eruption volcanic, 10 meters until the water, plus 8 meters of water deep, connected to the sea by a tunnel which have 80 meters.
With the right positioning of the sun, you can see a huge blue eye under the cave.
So do people go in there to swim?
No, what they do, they jump on the sea, they go to the front, they dive into the cave, 25 minutes, then they are inside the blue eye.
It's really blue down there.
Yeah, because of the reflection of the sun. When there's no sun, it's dark.
It is a natural pool formed by the ocean into the lava rocks.
Where are you from?
London.
How did you discover Cape Verde?
I mean, to be fair, we came with like no expectations because I just googled hot places to go. I think it was somewhere different. We hadn't heard about it.
Is it expensive, no?
Not really. I think the supermarket shopping so far is a bit more expensive than we thought. But food-wise is quite cheap. Yeah, okay. I mean, compared to London, anything's cheap.
The next place we visited is the famous Shark Bay, home to lemon sharks which are common in the tropical waters of Cape Verde.
So we're actually going to see some sharks, and I was told they're very friendly sharks called lemon sharks.
Then when you go in the water, you will have sharks of 50 centimeters, 1 meter, 1.5 meters. They come, they swim around your legs, they touch your legs, they go, they never bite you, see? These sharks already adapt to people, but don't touch the sharks, okay?
After walking for about 5 minutes off the shore, I had my encounter with the first shark. The guys use fish to attract the sharks closer to us. And it's so interesting because sharks can smell blood or food from miles away.
And the mother can stay with the babies only 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, they leave alone because the parents can attack the babies.
Our instructor had several bruises on his hand, and I wonder how they came about.
Like when you touch them?
My last beaten.
Wow.
17 times.
You tried to touch him?
No.
Huh?
The fish.
Oh, we
the fish, they follow the smell. But when the people strike Dutch, they think it's a food you put on the water. They
bite you.
I was initially scared, but I was told they don't bite unless you have food in your hands or try to touch them. I could feel the sharks moving around my legs. This was very scary. The next visit was to Selena, in the northwest corner of the island. The salt mine lies in the heart of the deep crater. It's looking more like a backdrop of a science flick than a tourist attraction.
Many years before people came here, this place was a volcano, and during the eruption the volcano collapsed inside. The impact of the explosion collapsed inside and create some channels in the ground. This is why when you are inside, you walk on the water, water comes until your knees, you sit, you sleep, and you float.
You can see like there are a lot of people there. We're about to give it a try. Let us see.
You don't need to do nothing. Just sleep and relax. Let your body enjoy the salt water and the mineral properties and the magnesium work in your skin, and your skin become like a baby skin, you see?
The water is thick with salt, meaning you can float on the surface without even trying.
The water keeps you always on top.
Simply lie back and look at the sky as the salt water gently exfoliates your skin. My top tip would be, instead of using a towel to dry off, Let your skin dry naturally in the sunshine so that the salt minerals are absorbed into your skin. At least that's what I was told. I ended my tour here in Sal with a catamaran cruise. I'll leave all the contact in my travel guide.
The island of Sal specifically, until 25 years ago, there were maybe 10,000 people living. Nowadays, there is more foreign living. Therefore, yes, it feels like Europe. It's difficult to find here in Sal the African flavor or the Cape Verdean flavor.
Yeah.
The airport was built by the Italians. And this is the reason why Sal is the most important island for the tourists, because it's got the best airport. The logistics are super easy, it's small, it's safe, it's controlled. There is not much local population, so it's actually also easy to control the safety and security when you have 2,000 tourists coming under your responsibility.
I then packed my bag and headed for the next island, São Vicente. With over 76,000 people living in St. Vincent, it is the second most populous island of Cape Verde after Santiago. I was picked up at the airport like a VIP. I checked into Mansa Marina in the heart of Mindelo. There are so many things to say about this boutique resort, but you see this massage, it really entered my body.
What did you say about this hotel?
The most beautiful hotel ever.
One thing that makes it the most beautiful, tell me.
The view.
The view.
You can
well, the
never
view, I'm
find
not
it.
going to eat the view.
You can never find this view anywhere else in the world.
The hotel is in the heart of the city, close to several noted attractions. When you're inside, it seems like you're in a getaway resort in the forest. It is facing the marina and has the perfect view of the sunset.
Let me take you on a tour of my lovely villa right here at Mansa Marina. I have my own entrance, nobody comes in here. So this is my mini palace, living room type setup here with TV, which I don't think I'm going to use. This bed is small and portable because, you know, I don't have a Cape Verdean girl yet, so I'm going to be sleeping here alone. You see, it fits me, so by the time I sleep, I put my hands like this. Compactable. Bathroom, kids and has vanity, there's a standing shower over there, and a bathtub. I don't know, because sometimes I stay in all these hotels, they have bathtub, I don't use them, I don't know what. This right here is my view. The Atlantic Ocean is very beautiful. And this is an area also that I can sit down if I don't want to go to the public area. So that's where we went in right from. This is where we came out from. This is like a boutique resort. So there are only like 35 villas here. It has like the green elements. It has like blue skies. The buildings are painted in white. Like it gives it like that crisp feeling. You wouldn't even know like you are somewhere in West Africa. From here, like when you are at the poolside, you see the mountains, the Atlantic Ocean, all these boats are docked here. And you're going to see some pretty girls. Make sure you come here with your wife so you'll not be distracted.
A very popular activity people do here is swimming with sea turtles. I have done this in Zanzibar. It was scary because it was my first time. I'm willing to give it another try. We drove to San Pedro. On getting here, I met up with my guide.
I live here, close to the beach. I surfing, I fishing.
Yeah, this is your life, huh?
This is my life, I like. You don't need more money for live there.
How you doing, guys?
No bad, let's go.
The turtles live here because a long time ago the fishermen back to the fishing, take the small fish on the water. The turtle listen the angel. Vroom vroom, say I have a food, stay close to the boat. You see my friends, feed them all the time. Yeah. I have a guys there, feed them inside in the water. You don't follow the turtle. My friend's gonna feed them here, you swim there around on the boat.
After the instruction, I went into the water. You all know my swimming game is not so good, so I had to put on some life jacket and extra protection. Okay, this was fun.
I think there's an aquarium down there, so I see turtles. They're like colorful fish. I don't know if I got them with my camera, but it was really beautiful. So deep in it. But it was fun though.
The next day, we woke up super early and headed to a close-by island, Saint Antoine. It is easily accessible from São Vincent via a 1-hour ferry crossing from Mindelo to Port Novo. On getting here, a lot of tour operators and drivers will try to sell you a tour of the island. But I got a deal for 80 euros for the whole day.
Cabs are a bit expensive here, but we got a cab guy. Not a cab guy, actually, he has a bus, a big bus. He's going to take us around the island for 80 euros.
Saint Antoine offers a new adventure, something very different from what I saw in Sal or São Vincent. You can get the opportunity to embark on a hiking and sightseeing explorations. This area of Cape Verde is relatively untouched by tourism, Driving through the island, you can't get bored because at every twist and turn there is something interesting for you to see. If you're scared at height, it might be a little bit challenging because the island is filled with scenic routes and narrow turns.
So what exactly is this island known for?
Very known for its landscapes, amazing landscapes, like award-winning landscapes.
God, like it's so cold. Damn, like I can literally touch the clouds. I'm touching the clouds. I'm touching the clouds. Literally in heaven right now.
Embarking on this day trip here, one of my many missions was to visit the small iconic village in the mountains, Fontainebleau, which is a settlement in the northern part of this island of Saint-Antoine.
So this village was found back when slavery was still going on.
Yeah.
And for them to escape, they had to find the most remote places where the white people wouldn't be not even interested in chasing them.
Yeah.
And somehow they found these holes inside these mountains and made their way to live over here. You see, this is even hard to get by walking. And they was very skillful enough to build houses here, build a whole agricultural structure here.
Guys, you see that? Now that is courage to go. Now, you know, we drove through like the road that's meandering, like up, down, hilly. Like this kind of like gives you an idea of the craftsmanship that goes into building such roads.
Like you can tell by the looks on their faces that these men are been working all their lives, like and they do with joy on their faces.
Yeah.
It is an award-winning village by National Geography as the Pablo with the best view in the world.
This whole area is called Fontainebleau, second most beautiful village in the world. Right here, they seem to be living on the edge. You open your window and all you see is valley. So if anything falls from the house, it's going down, which you might never find it. I don't know. It's scary for me to have my house hanging just up there in the hill. I'm right here in the village. These people are just going about their lives. They might never know what is happening in the US, in Russia. They might never know about the Ukraine war or whatever, but they're just happy here, like doing their work, enjoying their climate, eating their food. The world is too beautiful for you not to travel and see it. This is the major street. The busiest street right here in the village. And if you turn around, I'm at the edge right now. I wonder how much real estate will cost here. Probably like a couple thousand euros, maybe. You have a good neighborhood.
Yeah.
Ask him what does it take for me to come live here.
As of right now, they don't have any type of property to rent. There's like mini hotels for you to stay.
No land available right now. Okay.
Maybe in the future, not right now.
Hello, stray cat.
Okay.
You want some fish? When you are in your city doing your daily commute, like you feel that is all there is to life, but then you travel and then you see like there is another new reality for a group of people, different food, different culture, different language, different way of living. So coming here was like, what? Like look at the drone shot, like just imagine calling this place your home.
I spent the rest of my time in St. Vincent touring luxury real estate, visiting luxurious neighborhood around the island, and to be honest, I was quite impressed. We'll release the full episode in a few days, so subscribe to the channel, push the bell icon and wait for it. The next island on my itinerary is Santiago, which houses the capital city of Cape Verde, Praia. It is the most populated island in the country. I was opportune to meet the mayor of the island to learn more about this part of Cape Verde.
The people here is very friendly.
Yeah.
Cape Verdeans, very friendly people, open. We have here a community of people with open mind, open to the world. Everybody is welcome to Cape Verde.
Yeah.
This is important.
Although Praia is the least touristic island of all the 10 islands of Cape Verde, it is rich in history and culture, but here you also get to experience the real Cape Verdean life. I took a drive to the famous Tarrafal, which was a concentration camp located in the village of Charbon. It was established in 1936 during the reorganization process of the Portuguese Estado Novo prison system with the goal of incarcerating political and social prisoners.
This canal here
is used to save water so that it can attract mosquitoes during the colonial master time, and these mosquitoes are expected to bite the prisoners. So the idea of this camp is called Camp of Slow Death. So the doctors who are sent here, they tell the prisoners, we're not here to cure you but to give you a death certificate.
The location was strategically chosen both for being remote so that the testimonies will not come out to light, and also for having an unhealthy climate with little drinking water and many mosquitoes in rainy season, which facilitated the appearance of diseases.
As you can see, this is cell for Guinea political prisoners. This camp was used to put politicians who speak against the colonial master. Anybody who says anything against them, they are put in this kind of camp. So if you are from Guinea, you'll be put here.
Angola. This for Angola? How is this? Wow.
The Frigidera, which means frying pan in English, was a place of punishment where prisoners were tortured, being deprived of food, light, and under temperatures between 50 to 60 degrees.
It's a box that is 60 degrees hot. So it's called Camp of Slow Death. When you are put there, you die slowly. So you'll be cooking up.
See, it has been destroyed now.
Yeah, it's been destroyed because there are too many sad stories there.
A total of 2,826 prisoners were put into the Frigidera to die slowly, and these are their names. The numbers beside the names indicates how many days they survived in the Frigidera before they passed away.
This one couldn't survive 2 days.
This one is 0 day.
The minute they put in, he passed out. I hate visiting places like this because you hear too many sad things. Too many sad things, bro.
And the worst part of it is that these stories are not told to us in Africa. So we that schooled in Africa, this is kind of stories that they should tell us during the history class, but none of this was said like that. This was the words the doctors say to the prisoners staying here. When they see doctors at that time, they feel a sign of hope and all that. And the doctor will be like, I'm not here to heal, I'm just here to issue death certificates.
Looking at this land, it's full of blood, tears, and just sad stories, man.
This is where they poop. As you can see, there are 2 feet here. This is 1 feet and this is another feet. So they bend down and poop down there.
In all of this, they're prison. You can see like it's really small. They really keep a lot of people here. And you dare not try to escape, because if you try to escape, they will take you and put you even in the worst place, or probably they put you in the camp of slow death.
This is a well, originally a well, but it was converted to where they throw in the dead bodies. So you can see from here, people who have been buried here. 45 people have been buried here. So now it's, can't even imagine what that looks like.
Really sad story here, but stories like this also need to be told. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. If you want to download the travel guide, look at the description section of this video and subscribe to the channel and wait for the next episode.